Timeless reading for Scorpio. Before I get into your cards, I want to apologize for any loud background noises. I'm sitting in the same room with my bird, and sometimes he's very loud, but I decided to stay with him in the room because I want to include his energies and his sounds into your readings. And right now he is doing something annoying that I don't like. He's chewing off the lacquer coat of his cage. It's not very healthy, but fortunately he's spitting out the pieces. But it's extremely annoying, and he is a very, very smart animal, and he knows exactly that he's not supposed to do it and he can't help it. He just keeps on doing it. And maybe this is itself already a message for you, that there is something about knowing you are not supposed to do it, but you can't stop doing it. Something like smoking, or something like going back to a person, something like, I don't know, trusting the wrong people, eating the wrong things. It could be anything for you, and you might be annoyed with yourself, or maybe this is about another person. Someone in your environment is doing something extremely annoying and they can't help it. It's like an addiction. And there we go, jumping into your cards, starting with the card manipulation. So maybe it's also about something I already said. Maybe someone in your environment is agitating and annoying you. You might not even be aware that this person is doing it on purpose. Like someone, oh, now I'm getting that this person might not even be aware, him or herself, that they are emotionally manipulating you. Someone in your environment might be deeply programmed and trained to emotionally manipulate people, and in their minds they are not even aware of it. Like they don't do it consciously, and you're also not aware of it. You might even work for this person. I'm not saying necessarily that this is your boss. It might be some kind of voluntary work or help. You might just help a friend out with something, or someone in your neighborhood. It might also just be a small gesture. There's something here about having a blind spot, not noticing that someone in your environment is causing you either unnecessary work or just unnecessary emotional distress. And this person might not even do it on purpose. He or she could do it on purpose. This is unclear here. This is something that you might figure out, or yet you just turn your back towards to. Something about summer, something about heat, vacation. Maybe it indicates traveling for you. Maybe this is what you are planning to do. I'm getting a sense of, in all of this vacation and relaxation mood, you might enjoy the sun, you might enjoy the ocean, you might enjoy your drink, and you might enjoy just laying around, but yet something's on your mind. I'm feeling drawn to this little my God, to this little wrinkle on the forehead of the guy here, but the camera isn't working properly. I can't turn it. Now it's sharper. It's just a very small one, little worry wrinkle. He's still smiling like everything is fine, like I'm so happy to be here, but something is on the back of your mind. And now, yeah, you might worry about something unconsciously. For some of you, I'm getting the feeling, before you move on to your summer vacation, or maybe it's not a vacation, maybe it's just what you do after work. and you do not really want to see the situation for what it is, or you're not capable of seeing it yet. So you just turn your back onto the situation while it's still lingering around, like you haven't resolved it yet. Here's something about work again in the spring card. Yeah, there's a cycle of working, resting, and working again. For some of you, you might pick up an extra job or project because it's very interesting, or it can improve your career. It looks good in your resume, or it brings in some extra money. It's something that you like doing. But I'm sorry, I haven't done any readings for a very, very long time. And now I'm back with my readings, and I have done 5 so far, and you are the 6th. And all the readings were mostly positive. But here there's something agitating again in your reading. It's like looking forward to do this extra thing on the side, to whatever gain you are promising yourself from it. And then, unfortunately, you will meet some kind of ungrateful people. Could be younger, like some kind of teenagers or children who will go on your nerves while you are working on something. Or greed, if it's, yeah, something about greed and ungratefulness. Immaturity, this is the energy that might be around you or will be around you. You might become a little bit annoyed with this. But actually, at the end, it will bring some relief for you because you will have a realization. Maybe you've been loading a lot of things onto your back, also to support others. And when you figure out that some people, they don't even deserve this kind of support, there is some kind of healing for you that's in this situation. You might even feel mocked, either by these people or just by life itself. Like, my God, I felt so drawn to the situation. I thought it was such a good idea, and the timing was just perfect. Like, the situation seemed to be perfect. But now there are these annoying, ungrateful, immature people going on my nerves. Like, my God, I'm a responsible and hardworking person. Why does this have to happen now? But somehow there is a revelation in there for you that you really had to have. You will realize something about your own maturity and your reliability, something about your value as a human being that you have not seen before or not felt before in a very profound way, like realizing or even figuring out some new talents that you have not seen within yourself yet. Like, this is a new door opening. Also, it indicates to me the improvement of your diet, jumping from, just as a metaphor, drinking cocktails to eating apples. It's a stupid metaphor, but it's also a simple one to understand. That whatever it is, yeah, here it feels like you were maybe avoiding seeing through something or seeing through a situation, turning your back onto something, trying not to worry about it and repressing it a little bit, but then it shows up in the spring situation here, and you're being reminded that there is something that you haven't looked at yet properly. But as soon as you fix and heal this within yourself, you will also feel that your your nutrition and your diet improves automatically. The previous reading had the same issue. Maybe that's a topic for many people at this time, that there's some kind of emotional unhealthy eating patterns, and they will automatically, like your appetite will change as soon as you get rid of this emotional burden. Maybe that's relevant for many people at this moment here. Then in the second row we have chaos, wrong, devil, and pretense. So, as I said already, I'm sorry. You have more negative energies and cards in your reading than the other signs I read for. But it doesn't mean that anything is lost. I feel like it's just a learning session here. There is something about trying something forbidden. I don't mean illegal or criminal, just something that is socially unwelcome, something that is maybe impolite or a little bit, or something that you think is impolite or selfish, and that you, with your reliable and humble nature, you usually wouldn't do that. But you feel a strong urge because you start to realize here in the upper row that everyone around you does it. Like inventing small white lies because, I don't know, like for example, you have 10 tasks to do at work and you only do 9 of them, and then you pretend, if it cannot 100% be proven, you just pretend you also did the 10th task, but you didn't. But you are not the person to be like that, but you will realize here that everyone around you is like that. And you are the only one who is very, what's the English word? Conscientious? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Like you have a very strong conscience and you do not want to make mistakes or betray someone, even not even in the tiniest, slightest way. But I feel like you will feel the urge to just look what happens if I behave like others around me, if I also do this little small impoliteness. What happens? Will someone catch me immediately and everyone will point fingers even though they are the same? Or will no one catch me? I just want to try it. Like you will feel this weird urge inside of you to just do something wrong. And as I said, it's not a criminal or illegal, terrible thing. It's just a small thing, but it's a big thing for you personally. With the chaos card, there are two things. There is a chaos in your private life. For some of you, it might not even be directly. It might be that a friend of yours is having trouble with another friend that is not your friend. I hope you understand what I mean. Like you are directly friends with person A, but person A is also friends with person B, and you do not know person B. And you will be indirectly in this kind of drama because your friend person A is telling you about it, and it's very emotional, and it could be something like that, like on a smaller scale, but there's also something big happening in the world around you. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot happening in the world around you. Could even be that our war situations in the world are getting worse. There's something on the news, like chaos is increasing. And it might make you feel a little bit desperate. Not only because it's not safe to live in a world full of war, and that causes fear because we are worried about our physical safety. It's not even actually mainly that. It's more like being like there's a huge disillusionment here about people in general. Like really being worried that everyone around you is a terrible person, like something like that. And it will just keep on pushing the trigger. Like you will realize like, oh my God, like so many people in the world, they are ready to do these terrible things to each other. And I haven't even noticed, like, of course, I heard on the news that terrible things happen and that terrible people exist, or terrible situations. But I thought like this is like 10 or 20% of the world. And now suddenly I have a feeling like it's 90% of the world who's behaving like this, and I'm the only one. Like everyone is ready to hurt each other over a $1 bill, and they're going very far to hurt each other. And I even feel guilty when I leave out one tiny corner to clean. Like, oh my God, I cleaned my whole house, but I was too lazy to clean below the refrigerator. Like having this extremely overdeveloped conscience, and then realizing that so many people do not have that at all. Like it seems like they don't even have 10% of the conscience that you have, or at least that what it might feel like to you when you look around. Like there's this really huge disappointment here. I'm so sorry that everything sounds so negative, but your reading itself overall is not negative. I will get into that later. Yeah, and just the fact that you feel this way, it will just on the inside push you even harder to just do this one wrong thing. Like, oh my God, like I will call in sick even though I'm not sick, or because I can't see the people at work anymore, they are so selfish. Usually I would always run to work even with a strong cold, because I do not want to let any work linger around and be unfinished, because I'm so because I'm a good person, and I'm very reliable, and I would even go to work when I'm sick. And now you know, it's something like that. I will not do this anymore, especially not for these people. We have the devil. So this is not you. You are not becoming the devil just because you on purpose might want to do this one wrong thing. This is just something that you are thinking about. Maybe this is what the energy you will see in other people. Like, yeah, I don't know, maybe you will become obsessed spiritually for a period of time. I'm laughing about it right now. It's just, I feel like you will grow out of the situation, but yeah. It's just something that you are thinking of. Like, if there is this evil force, is this evil force somehow playing all the people? Is this what's driving people in the world? Is this what is at work in the world? We have the card Pretends next to it. There's also a lot of show. Someone is bloated, someone is like thin air. Something is not muscle tissue, something is, I don't know, chemistry and water pumped into an arm. Something is fake, something is not real. Doesn't sound nice, I'm sorry, Scorpio. But it's still not a bad reading. All of this is meant to make you realize an extremely good and beautiful quality of yourself. And on top of that, even more important, to not only filter that out and to show it to you, you have this very good value. And now it's time to realize that not everyone has this, but to protect this value in yourself and to not make others, let others make use of it or take advantage of it. At the bottom of the deck, you have Blessing and White Magic. This is a nice way to end the reading. All of this is meant to be in your life and on your mind. Yeah, actually, I feel it's a very mental reading. Of course, you will also go through some kind of emotions during this period of time, but most things will happen in your mind. It's something for you to analyze and understand. We also have below the bottom of the deck the Justice card, which also indicates balance and harmony, and pregnancy card. These are very nice cards and very good energies here. I feel like all of this is supposed to happen around you and on your mind to just teach you this very important lesson and to give you some kind of self-respect and self-value. I will pull some health and lifestyle cards for you here as well. I will not interpret these cards for you only if something extremely important is jumping to my eye. But mainly I will leave the interpretation to you. And during most of the reading, my bird was very happy, playful. So that's the energy for you that's lingering in the background while on your mind you are going through some dark thoughts. You don't have to worry, and I feel like you will feel that too in the background, that something positive is saving you in the background, stabilizing you. We have Forest, Teddy, Heart Health, Stretch, Win, Hiking, Fever, Shopping. Oh, he's very happy right now. Lemon, and one more, Skin. Yeah. And some sarcastic animal messages here to finish the reading. Bird of Paradise, I'm sexy and I know it. The Snail, I'm homely and leisurely. The Pig, they feed me well just to eat me later. I feel like this is just what I was talking about the whole time. The Wild Boar, so 2 pigs. So maybe you will change from this energy to this one, try me. And the Hare, I'm always pregnant. Fly, life is short. And the last one, Elephant, I'm social and empathetic, but I can stomp you to death. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.